Hey guys, I'm Padmaj. Welcome to the first episode of Badnomad, and today we have a special guest with us who has been an inspiration to me as well as a whole lot of youths out there. He's the first guy to cycle the length of Himalayas. He's the first guy to walk from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, covering a distance of 5,000 kilometers. And here we have the man himself, Mr. Shubham Dharmsktu.
Hey, man.
Shubham,
How are you?
welcome to Bad Nomad.
I'm the first bad nomad.
Indeed, you are. So, tell me about yourself, about your recent feat. That is the walk from Kashmir to Kanyakumari.
So, hello everyone. I'm Shubham Dharmsktu and I'm from a tribe called Shoka in Uttarakhand. And my recent one was, if you do this as India, I walked from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, which was around 5,000 kilometer and took me around six months. And the whole journey I didn't use any plastic, and it was mostly based was staying with the locals.
Okay.
So I didn't stay at all with the hotels.
Okay.
So only with the locals. So every day I have to walk 30-40 kilometers and then look for people and then get a stay.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Really amazing. So, you are a globetrotter. You are an avid cycler. And if you had to explain yourself in one word, how would you describe yourself?
I think I've met many travelers who call themselves storyteller.
Yeah.
And I think my thing is, if I want to say about myself in one word, it'll be story listener.
Okay.
Because when I stay with a lot of families, very interior, I think these family has so many stories to tell, and I think there are very less people to listen to their stories because they're not in Instagram or they don't have blogs.
Okay.
So I love to listen to their stories, and I think to become a good storyteller, you have to be a good story listener.
Okay. So these people that you meet, they are, they have this longing to share their stories to someone. And,
Yeah.
I feel you are there, always there for them, to listen to their stories and share your own stories that you have with them.
Yeah, so it's like a barter system. I listen to their stories and I tell them stories.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Really amazing. I do understand you have an very untraditional path that you are following in your career. So, it must come with a lot of, insecurities. So, how do you deal with these uncertainties?
So I think, as I remember when I was in Kerala and someone told me that my uncle died with a coconut falling on his head.
Okay.
So that made me thinking that anyone can die anytime. So and with career wise, I think you have to choose a career where you're happy. And I think when you choose a path where you're happy and you do it with all your love,
Yeah.
then you are going to succeed.
Mhm.
So that is going to be a better, happy career.
Okay. That answer just woke me up. I think we should all stop worrying about the uncertainty of future and stop planting coconut trees as well.
I love coconut, man. Don't do this.
Just kidding. And plus, like, Indian parents, like, they do have those insecurities in mind, concerning the careers of their children. Obviously, like, did your parents had doubts, like, when you first started out with this journey?
Yeah, I think like every my parents also had thought about this whole thing. And I think when I decided in 2014 that I want to pursue a career in this kind of field, the first thing I did is I went home and I spent 2 months with my family, and I made a presentation for them.
Okay.
This is how travel works, and this is why I'm doing it, and this is how you make money. And once they got to know that this is he has found his real happiness in this kind of work, from then onwards they have supported me.
Okay.
So I think I'll tell everyone that whoever is there, parents are going to be the best support of your life. It's just only you have to tell them properly what you're doing, why you're doing, and how you're gonna get money out of it.
Okay. So you need to have a presentation setup, like just you are selling your product.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's similar to that.
Because I think they are the biggest investors in you.
Yes. They are definitely.
They have
are.
invested all their life and so much money on you. I think they need it.
Yeah. Good, man. Like, I feel that I should call my parents up and let them
Yeah,
know,
you should call
about
them
my
every day.
business prospects as
Like
well.
talking to parents is very important.
Yeah, yeah. It takes a lot of stress away from you. So then, throughout your journey, it must be very tiring. You are walking all the day and trying to find, people so that you can, find a place to crash at night. Uh, in all this, like, how do you stay motivated?
Uh, I think you need motivation when you're doing something you don't love. Like some people work in offices and doing what work they don't like, and they need motivation to do it. But when you do something you love, you just do it for the fun of it. So I think whatever I'm doing, I'm enjoying it so much that I don't need motivation.
Okay. I've seen that, man. Like, I've seen like how much do you love your work, and he has that kind of motivation, and he loves what he does. It's like, he surely does. Um, I believe you did your graduation from National Institute of Design from Ahmedabad,
Yeah.
and I believe that was your first journey. That was from Ahmedabad to Kanyakumari on cycle.
Yeah, so that was my first journey in 2014. During April month, it was really hot, and I decided I just want to take a break and I just want to go. So I took my cycle and I left my college, which was at Ahmedabad, at 2 a.m. and then I cycled till Kanyakumari. So that took me around 55 days, and that
55
was
days.
my summer break.
Okay.
of my
Did
college
your
time.
parents know about
No,
this?
they didn't know that
Oh my
this
God.
journey was the first journey. They didn't know about it. So I told them I'm doing a internship somewhere, and
Cool, man. That's really cool. Do you think like if you had told your parents about this, they would have
I don't
let
think
you go?
they might have not supported it because they didn't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So that thing is very important, right? You need to have an pre-think. Like if you have a business, you need to work on it first and show them an experimental idea about it.
Yeah.
So I think this worked out as an experimental idea
Yeah.
for you to show to your parents. And I understand you left from Ahmedabad without anything in your pocket, like you had no money.
Yeah.
Then how did you find stays at night? Like where did you stay at
So
night?
most of my journey, including my first journey, the Ahmedabad to Kanyakumari cycling, I was staying with locals, and I was both staying in temples, I was staying in mosques, I was staying in gurdwaras, and any like petrol pumps, any place to crash.
Okay.
So it's pretty fun. There's a lot of stories when you get these kind of interesting stays
Yeah.
because no money for hotel.
Yeah, true. Were there any instances where you couldn't find, a roof over your head? Like
There were many times, and I just slept. Like if you can see, this place is good for sleeping at night. If you have Odomos, as you can see, there are too many mosquitoes here.
sorry for that, man.
So yeah, if you have place like this and a good Odomos, I think you can sleep here also. So,
True. I don't think I'll be able to crash here. But you are a whole new level of bad nomad then, man. Seriously.
thank you.
That's amazing. That's cool, man. It's really cool. Crashing at random places.
I think when you're cycling so much and walking so much every day, you're so sleepy, then you can crash any
Anywhere,
place. It's like, यहाँ मिल गया तो यहीं सो जाने का.
Yeah. To get a good night's sleep, that hustle is very much important. And Shubham, so recently you completed your walk from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. That is, you covered a distance of 5,000 kilometers on foot.
Yeah.
Care to tell us more about that?
So last year I did a journey. If it was, becomes in India. So I walked from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and that was around 5,000 kilometers in 6 months. And my main sponsor was Gale,
Okay.
and Gale has been working towards more clean energy as the main motive, and my motive was also about environment awareness. So it kind of fuses, and they sponsored me, which was amazing. And yeah, the 6 month was great. It started in October and ended in the May this year, 2019, and that was the biggest journey of my life so far.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. That's really noble of you, doing something, for a noble cause. And also it's important for companies. In Shubham's case, Gale sponsored him and was part of Shubham's journey. They endorsed him and were part of this noble cause, and it's really great from their part. And I do think they did make this journey less difficult
Yeah, of
with
course,
their
less
endorsement.
difficult.
And guys, if you want to follow Shubham and if you want to know more about his journeys, you can follow him on Instagram. He
Link
goes
here.
with the handle
Shubh Yatra.
Shubh Yatra.
Shubh Yatra.
And recently he has also started with his own vlogs on.
I'm really bad at it, but yeah.
You will get better. You will get better. It's not that bad, guys. You can subscribe to his channel on YouTube.
Shubh Yatra.
It goes with the same username, Shubh Yatra. And so Shubham, if you want to give an advice to the youths who would like to do something similar as you, what advice would you like to give them?
I think in life there are multiple steps. If we take an example, let's talk about planting a tree. So finding the right seed means what you want to do in life. So the seed is your dream. So the step one is to find the perfect seed for you. If you get the wrong seed, then the whole tree will be wrong. So look for the perfect seed. What do you want to do? You want to do writing, you want to do traveling, you want to do motorbiking, you want to be an engineer, doctor, anything. Those are seeds. And then when you find a perfect seed and you think this is what I want to do in my life, you put it in the ground and then you put water every day on it and then let it grow. And maybe it will take time. The tree takes time. It can take 5 years, 10 years, but it will give you the fruits back. So find a perfect seed and start working on it every single day, and then you won't get success in 6 months for sure. It will take 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, but you will get that perfect tree.
That's an amazing advice, Shubham.
Thank you.
I think that advice is going to help a lot of youths out there. You have paved a path for other explorers out there who would like to do something similar. And thank you for that. And I congratulate you for all your feats that you have accomplished till now. And best wishes for all the feats that you are going to attempt in your future. And thank you, man. Thank you for being on Badnomad.
Thank you, man.
And thank you very much.
Cool.
To be on Badnomad, and it's a pleasure to have you.
See you soon. See you all soon.
He's leaving, guys. And if you love this video, you can like, share, and subscribe to the channel Badnomad. And that's it for today, guys. Bye.
So buy and subscribe to the Badnomad, okay? And Shubh Yatra, okay?